Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for SUI price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, starting on the daily for a quick overview for the bullish and bearish scenarios for a SUI. Starting with the bullish scenarios, and of course starting from this count here where we have found a psychology for the market toward the upside, 1 2 3 4 5 impulse, and after this a 3-wave corrective for a wave 2, 1 2 3 4 5 for your wave 3, and currently you're looking for a wave 4 and a 5 towards the upside, your ultimate bullish scenario. Your wave 5 should retrace, of course, in 3 corrective waves, which we don't really see it yet. However, if you reach this invalidation point at 2.25, where your wave 1, of course, is the zone of it, you cannot interfere with it with a wave 4 because it will invalidate an impulse. Therefore, you would like to see, of course, higher prices without reaching, of course, this invalidation, and preferably 3 waves towards the downside and moving continuously towards the upside without invalidation of this impulse. Now, another scenario which is also can be bullish but not very bullish as the yellow, which is of course your blue scenario. Your blue scenario can be A, B, and a C toward the upside. Then you are looking for retracement as a 3-wave toward the downside, probably even with invalidation, and still want to move towards the upside impulsively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the bearish scenario comes up again with this scenario, which is ABC. Probably your 3 waves will be much bigger, of course, than just 3 waves here and continuation directly toward the upside. Meaning this wave A, of course, after this wave A and 3 waves up here, you would like to have a wave B in the magenta scenario and then moving for higher later on, meaning of course it's gonna be a big bearish market first, coming to this fib level, which is between 0.786 and 0.618, which is a perfect fib level for wave B in a regular flat because you have 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then continuation towards the upside. So those are the main scenarios and the highest possibilities, of course, on the daily. Now, if we take a look, of course, closer on the 4-hour chart to see if we have finished this correction toward the upside, in case we are in the bullish scenario for a wave 4 here, we would like to finish, as we said, a 3 corrective wave. Now, if you remember, we have a very long wave 2 here, meaning your wave 4 has to be at least the same or even a longer time. Don't forget that also it can be a triangle, which can be a very longer time, and reaching out, of course, for this perfect blue zone, which is start, of course, on the 25th of Mars as a perfect time to finish a wave 4. Now, if this happens, of course, as a triangle, this, of course, will keep it up with the invalidation point and everything will be fine, finishing a perfect wave 4 and characteristic of triangle, and then continuation towards the upside. Your signal for a wave 4 here is, of course, another zigzag A, B, and a C, meaning you would like to see continuation toward the upside to start this big range in a triangle for a wave 4. If we move lower, you would like, of course, in this case scenario, to finish one of these possibilities. Whether you are in W, X, and Y, your W is a zigzag here, your X is another zigzag, small zigzag, and your Y is a final zigzag toward the downside. Your wave zigzag here needs still one more leg, which is a wave C to be finished, of course, in case you are corrective in 3 waves toward the downside. However, don't forget that even if we finish those 3 waves, this will not, of course, be very ideal to move toward the upside regarding the time of your wave 2. Meaning if we finish fast here, you're still very far from the time required to finish a wave 4, which lower the possibility. Therefore, higher possibility goes a little bit for several 1-2s here, and probably you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and yeah, possibly even for 5 towards the downside. So the invalidation is very close as well, and very likely. And of course, unless this scenario, which is a zigzag, can save SUI with a zigzag toward the upside. So let's take a look on the KGT to see much more insight what is going on. On the 15-minute for SUI on KGT here, we see, of course, not good, not really good. For the bulls, of course, we have a bearish signals from the top here, very convergent with the price action, putting a lot of pressure toward the downside, and especially that this wave toward the upside doesn't look really like an impulse, especially here with the several 1-2s, unless, of course, it is a 1 and big wave 2 towards the downside. But still, again, if you are impulsive here, you see a lot of overlaps, and it looks like more like expanding rather than contracting diagonal or something like this. So nothing really impulsive here, and it looks much more like corrective and still looking for lower prices. Plus, of course, the bearish signals that we got here. We got, of course, a bullish divergence with the price action, but however, as you can see, it went down directly with more pressure for selling. So it was not really successful to move and take the high again and invalidate this bullish momentum. That was it for SUI. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.